Well, a morning test. It just might work in this area. And maybe work my way up to this. So I might be able to get this. That'd be nice. And there's some interesting stuff that happens up through here. And let's see. Okay. I guess this is dry there. It should be. Not quite. And not quite, but I have figured out how to do the silver leaf. You can't tell it on here, but along some of these lines there's strips of silver showing. And then when you look at its side, you see it. So it looks like it was painted in. That's what it does, although it's got more glitter. Yep, I think that's where I'll start. Okay, this first one is that. I'll just make up this color. All right, let's see if this isn't it. Yeah. A little more. It always takes a little bit to get going in the morning, but here I is. All right, this one's kind of like comes that way. Got a little circle. And I changed this whole thing, so that'll be the way it'll go. All right, which is fine. It's a little lighter than this, so I'll just put a little of this in, and it's just a little dark, but in here. Turret. The turret is kind of a cool thing. It's 3 6-inch pieces of paper towel folded over, cut in half, and stapled in the middle. And believe me, it saves a lot on paper towels. And I don't keep anything in my hands, so it kind of helps in that respect. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of go to the edge and just drag my way back in to that center. And since I have to make this one up, or at least part of it anyway. And we got a center. Well, that worked too good. Take a little bit of shell, I guess. Wipe this off if I have to. So there's my center. I can work out like that. Kind of goes into this blue, which is a shadow. I kind of put that in early. Because it's always been there. Again, I'm going to go from this way in. I had a little bit of Wand Brilliant. I haven't used much of that in this. It's kind of a warm white. And I'm just going to keep on going. It'll go both ways, really. There's that gold, original gold color that was on there before I silver leafed. That is nice. I'm going to take this dark color right here, and I guess it doesn't matter. I'll put it right here. Kind of matches up with that, like that. I buy into that, and I'm just going to kind of clean up some of those edges like that. And dum. Okay. Put that there. We'll go with a small brush. I'm going to shift to the feature, I think. It goes from there around, and I've been putting these other colors in, so it's kind of a bluish green. So I'll take the peacock into permanent, because it is a bright green. Light is coming through it, and it's coming through at this end. So I'm just going to come in like that. It could be lighter. So I'm going to come in again like that. All right, and that's a good start. And it's a little lighter even than that. So I'll take this, change the green to the peacock, which had a little green in it, but there's a hot spot right there. And then there's kind of a indecisive color. Can't quite tell. It's too dark. Reference is too small when it comes to this. Nice with the iPad. That would blow it right up for me, but I don't have it right at the moment. I want this to be a sharp edge, so I'm going to take this like this and make it a sharp edge. And I'm going to put it on the top because it comes from this end like that. Alright, I think that works. And I'll take a little bit of it right here. Interesting enough, didn't see it initially, but it's got a little gold cast all the way. So all I did was I very lightly came across that. I think that kind of works. Let's take this and see if we can't incorporate a little of this into this. I've still got to have paint on it. Darken that up a bit. And I'm going to darken this right here so it reads, because it's folded up. Then you got that highlight right there that causes it to come toward you. And I'm going to take this gold like this, and I'm going to run it there. And it's going to kind of form up a little partial leaf. Alright, I think that kind of, I'm just going to take this gold like this at the very edge. I'm going to carry it on in. Alright, like that. And down on this one, because that is there, I'm going to go ahead and increase that just as an edge like that. Kind of ease it up. And I might take a little bit of this too. These are subtle moves that I'm not sure that you'd see on this. You might see it in the blow up or the camera shots. All right. I'm going to do one more thing before I leave this. I'm going to come along on this edge and go like that. Something about that just tells me to do it. Now, all in all, that's not looking, get some room over here. Pile this paint so I can put that and this brush. All right. All right. Take this pink, make this a little redder. Give it a little variation on the theme. And I'm going to take a little vermilion. It warms it up. Come on, give it up. There you go. And on the side, it happens to be there. And through here. So I can't call this abstract realism exactly, because it definitely has taken a different turn than how I normally paint, which is Fast and Furious, I guess it would be called. So there's a highlight of this red. But nonetheless, it's still fast. You can't think too much about this stuff. And I think I'll just close that a bit. I think I'm going to run out that color a bit. Get a little more of that. Not quite that much. Yeah, it's mixed up in there. Yeah, that's better. It's actually brighter like that. Not quite that bright. Alright, but that's okay. I'll just close in a bit. Mix it in with this. Soften it. And move it around a bit. Kind of fits up with that one, so not exactly a bad deal. All right, I'm gonna come back to this. Oh, still can't do that. This is pretty green, so I'm gonna make it green. I have all of this color that I made over here. It's gonna add white into it. More this way. All right, combination of the two. Oops. And alright, well, it's not that exciting. I'll take some of this way. Take some of it that way. There's that. And I'm going to go in and get a lot of that. Create some interest. But quite frankly, it doesn't have at the moment. There's my separation. I'm going to open it up. Get it dark in there. Take some blue and run it through there like that, and take this out like this. Get a little shape. Alright, not the greatest in the world. Could change that a little bit there. And alright, I think when the white goes in, that this will be better. Take that like that. Take that because it's dark. And take that in like that. Okay, things are separated there. White. Kind of gets a little bit of green in it, which would be fine. This may have to have 2 coats of white put on it. This doesn't come quite in the right place. Huh. I have my mask on. So I may have to do some jiggling here to make this read right. There's that leaf coming out. And I like the pale green wee bit different from the others. I'll just come along like that. A little ad lib like that. Sweep it around. Come on the sides. Because the silver was taken onto the sides of this. And I'm going to go up. I'm going to move this up like that. There you go. I want to get them at least halfway right. Now this leaf actually, let's see, how do I do this? I'm going to have to do this. I want it to come this way. So I'm going to change something about this. I want this to come like this. Like that. I want that lily pad to go beyond. Does on the original, but in there, put a little of that green there, and since it's a lighter color, I could use a lighter color right here. I'm going to take this, sweep this up like that, kind of get a crossover on that, and maybe extend it out. Yeah, come on, Chuck. There you go. It's better. All right, so this goes that way. I'll figure it out from there. I kind of like this. And I'm going to do one thing. I'm always going to do one thing. I am. I'm going to take this Lawn Brilliant. It's a good projecting color because it's very bright. All right. I think I got a sharp edge because I'm going to do this wet. Follow that around like that. There we go. Perfect. Can't knock it. I still don't have that, but I got a better leaf there, so I'm pretty happy with that. All right. This blue, take it this way. I want it to be a little lighter. Put it in this one. Maybe in that. It's a little different blue than what I'm putting in. Gotta cover that. It's gotta go dark. Alright, this thing is coming around like that. And I guess I'm going to have to give that up whether I want to or not. It's like that. And it kicks out like this. Okay, so I don't have the blue quite in the right spot anymore. I'm going to take the ultramarine blue, white, and use this color. A little more, I think. Yeah, it's maybe darker than that. Take a little bit of lavender. It's still dark. Alright. That was more right on the original color. this is going to work anyway. And come down like that. Good enough. Come down this. I'm going to lighten this up a little more this way, because it's going to be lighter through here. So that's taking that way. And the blue is pretty much this color right there. And it comes on this side. Goes that way. It's not a very saturated yellow, that one color, but I think it's right here, because light is hitting it like so. Go like that a little bit. All right. Okay, so I have that sort of in right. A little highlight lights there, stuff like that. Okay. I need to put blue on this particularly. But I don't want to make a green. Come on. Run it around. Now let's see. We're going to take that green like this. Ease it around. Put it there. Okay. Go like this. Like that. Alright, perfect. And it's pretty white. So I am going to like that. And then I'm just going to take pure yellow at the end, turn the brush a little bit, and kind of squish it around, wiggle it, as I say. Don't like that. Alright. Then we'll find myself a new lily to play with. And there's an open spot there, so there's also this, the connection that none of this is in the same kind of spot that it was. So I think what I'll do, this has a big open area in it, and I'm going to take all of this color I've got here. It's kind of similar. Bring it on over here and see if I can't make something out of this, because it goes blue. I'll just take this color kind of into it, and so the first piece is like there's a lily. I'm just going to say it's like this, like that. Comes around this, and I'm going to say from here, I'm going to put a lily a partial like this. About the same size, don't like that so much. But I think I'm going to come down and make this blue. Open this up. Like that. Kind of save myself some time. And I think I'll make the lily go like that. Okay? And it'll allow me to form up one here, like this, kind of like that, and maybe one like that. So I will come along and fill this in with this blue. Like that. Now I've kind of created, I think I like this better. Paint it on the side. Alright, so now on this side I've got a lily that's kind of half cut in like this. So I'm going to come around like that and put this in like that. Take it to there, and I'm going to go like that. This will just be part lily. And then this is going to be one that's going to go like this. Just like that. This can have one like that. This can be that way. This can be that way, and this can be blue. So let's just kind of close off this on the sides. Like that. Alright, I like that arrangement. Then we got that up there. Aha. I'll worry about that next. Morning. Well, we really are to the end of this. All this is dry now. I didn't get to paint yesterday because the light just wasn't any good. And I haven't been using the LED lights. I've been using the natural light from the skylights in the room itself. And I guess you'd call it north light in reality. So, got a few little crumbs, but not many. It's a pretty clean surface. And this, I'm not sure where it's going to be. I've got another way I think I'm going to try this. Could have done it yesterday, I think, or the day before. But I am getting the circle. Not too bad. Then it's pretty simple, I think. Okay. So I have a few little thingamajigs there, but what I think I'm going to do is take the jar, place it on there because it's a little bit smaller than the circle. I'm going to make some of that paint. I'm just going to try this color here a little bit. Okay, that's not a bad one. You never know. Okay. All right, paint basically is not thick enough, but it does work. I'm going to find a better way to do this, but I think this might not be a bad one. This is where I'm not going to mess with that until it's set up a bit, but it pays to have a steady hand. Okay. Love it. Now, I can go this way and out, connect up to this movement, like that. See, now I've made that part of. Now this has become part of the painting, just by moving that out. I could have done this with a brush, but right now I have that little brush. I'd rather have a bigger brush to do it. Not so bad. Okay. And I cleaned up my palette a bit, and I thought I would, I'd probably have done this before, but I don't know. My little cleaning turret, because I don't carry anything in my hands to clean my brush. There's 3 pieces of the 6-inch paper towel, folded over, like so. Staple it in the middle, like that. You'll save the forests with this. Cut it, and you're good to go. You just keep turning it around to clean. There's just a little bit of work to do on this. Perhaps through here, detail the fish. There's got some silver leaf in there, and I got the hang of it kind of up here. And I might come back in and work on some of this. Add a little of the gold this, there's an orange. I've got it in here on this side. This was a cooler side, but it is up in there. So there is a movement up there that starts here. I could pick it up and carry it on through there. I'm not sure what I'll do, but anyways, I'm going to work a little bit on the fish maybe. There's an area up here that needs to be cleaned up all through here. I've just kind of putting colors in there. There's a little bit of punctuation to do here. Probably this fish. It's hard to tell it's fish, but it is. And I may punctuate it a bit more here and there, but possible this could go another session, but I don't think so, because there's really not that much more I can do other than sign it. But now I can add some glow. This is settled a lot, so it's all completely dry. I could varnish this, in fact. There's some lines through here I don't like that are work underneath, and I'll try to do a close-up when I edit. But I'm going to take my knife and take it off. And I guess I've improved it a little bit, but I really should have done that in the second day, or the next day. I should not have allowed that. Normally I would not. But all the rest of it, I don't see any other areas like that at all. It was just that one right there. I worked on that a couple of times. So I'm going to stop this clip, and I'm going to start. Wait, so far there are 63 clips on this, and I'll be back in a minute. I think this is finished. I'm going to make a few not modifications really, but punctuations around some of these edges here. I did it over here more so than I did in here, and there might be a couple other areas that I'll do at the same time. You know, you sit and you watch it or you look at it for a while, and you see stuff.